Well, so the chemicals are there for two reasons in food. One is shelf life. So, much easier for these food companies to make sure that their food, if it sits on a shelf, is going to last a very long time. The second one is that they are hijacking your taste buds so that you're addicted to it. Let me give you an example. Years ago in the LA Times, this was like 15 years ago, this 3-page spread comes out in the LA Times, like huge, about it was Lay's specifically, potato chips, what they were doing, what the company was looking at was what kind of chemicals can we spray on the potato chip so that it hits all the dopamine receptor sites in the brain, but we got to keep that chip light enough that when it hits the stomach, it doesn't trigger a reaction in the brain to kill hunger. So it needs to be light, it has to be salty, it has to have a little bit of sweetness in it so it can hit those dopamine sites, but we can't let the person fill up on it. So think about that. How many people open a bag of potato chips and eat?
It does just that.
It does that. You can't just eat one. You're like, the whole bag's gone. And then the next thing you know, you're like, I need more food. And that is what all this Western processed food is doing, is it's hijacking our taste buds. So now we don't even have control over our taste buds.
It's so hard when you know that you're being manipulated and programmed, and it's been hardwired since such a young age that the habit that we have of grabbing that bag of chips or the chocolate bar or whatever else it may be, it feels like that is us.
Yeah.
Almost like, oh, but that's who I am. I just love that type of food, or that's what I'm used to. And we're trying to go against this deep long-term conditioning, it feels like.
Yes.
And so breaking that habit is a lot harder than it seems.
Yeah. And again, I'm always looking at things through the slant of women's health, because what I think women do is that when they don't know this information, is that they start to think they can't lose weight because there's something wrong with them. And they have no idea that the chemicals they've been eating in their diet food that was low fat and they bought because they wanted the lower sugar version actually had a chemical in it that reprograms stem cells to make fat cells and hijack their taste buds so that they're addicted to these foods over and over again.